can see from looking at the people online, some of the participants that are here today, that some of you are licensees or have certainly worked with Jigsaw Discovery and will have an understanding of the Jigsaw Discovery tool and behavioural framework. For those of you who perhaps are not familiar with it, the Jigsaw Discovery tool is a unique behavioural profiling tool, which can be delivered either virtually or in person workshops. And learners are immersed in the learning from beginning to end as they're guided along a journey of true self-discovery, all done using jigsaws to help them create their own behavioural map, their personal maps. And then having completed their behavioural maps, learners then explore their behavioural preferences and discover their hidden talents as they learn how to navigate the behavioural map to effectively build stronger relationships and communicate more effectively. So it's not only about increasing awareness of themselves and understanding of themselves, but it's also giving them insights into preferences of other people and other people's actions. There are 4 basic behavioural styles, and we are all a unique combination of all 4 styles. And when people actually do the jigsaw and create their own behavioural profiles, then they see their own unique combination. Everybody gets their own unique behavioural map. But for the purposes of today, we're just going to give you a quick headliner of each of the 4 behavioural preferences. So we have what we call the ever ready, which is very much an action-orientated behavioural style. They like to be occupied with work that has got a sense of achievement. They're focused, determined people, and they value other people based on the other person's competence and their ability to achieve. They can come across as often quite impatient and perhaps a bit direct and blunt speaking. As we go through this, you might actually like to think about yourself and where your preferences perhaps lie and what your unique combination could be. We then have, we call the ray of sunshine preference, a creative problem solver who is drawn to the new and novel, gets bored easily, wants to move on to the next project, the next idea, needs to have people around them to interact with, bounce ideas off. They love that banter and fun within the working environment. They feed from other people, openly enthusiastic, upbeat. They need to be at the centre of things. They need to be kept involved. And they like to be different and have the freedom that comes with that, with all the energy. They like to feel that they're in kind of control. They've got that freedom. We then have our green, caring and the harmonisers behavioural preference. Caring preference is all about loyalty. They make loyal team members. They like to help other people. They value relationships, driven by a need for fairness and equality. And people take priority over tasks. They don't like lots of sudden kind of changes and don't like letting other people down. And our last behavioural preference is what we call the Mr. Huey Blue preference. Now, Mr. Huey Blue likes structure, likes organisation. They're driven by the need for correctness and perfection. And the reputation is very important to them, and they'll protect that at all costs. They like detailed information, very methodical and sequential in their working style. They like to focus on one task at a time and take as long as it takes to do it correctly before moving on to the next task. And please note, I am talking about their preferences. I'm not saying that this is always possible and this is what they do in the reality. And they tend to follow the procedures to the letter, often regarding as having, they are often regarded, should I say, as having very high standards of work.